Welcome, folks, to downtown Atlanta and Mercedes-Benz Stadium, site of this year's Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl and, of course, part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 6 number 3 seed in the playoff, the NC State Wolfpack. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. And he's brought down after a decent return out of the 31. Guys up front lined up. It's first down. The shotgun running play call. He's found some room at the 45. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
Chris, what a way to start this game. All this hype and build up of the playoff game. Offensive line says, hey, put it on our back. We'll be able to get things going. And if you can keep running the football like this, man, does it open up the entire playbook.
So just one play, and they're just shy of midfield now. And they'll go right back to him on first down. Oh, there's the stiff arm. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
This defensive coordinator better make some adjustments. This back is on fire to start this game. You better start committing those safeties down, overloading that line of scrimmage, because this back is physical, he's got speed, and he is tough to bring down.
NC State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And they'll use the ground game here. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
The defense coordinator this week always telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Linebacker shifting around now. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, NC State.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They're going to run it here. He's got room, looking for the end zone. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Wolfpack. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
They set to kick the ball off now. He's got it inside the 15. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking right. This one caught. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And looking to throw now on first down. The ball is caught, but the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
This play's really well defended here by the defense. They try to sneak the back out. The defense is aware of it. Not only aware of it, keep him short of the line of scrimmage for a loss. Sometimes those backs can sneak out unidentified. This time the defense saw him and made the play.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They'll run it here. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Made the defense look slow that time.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. So here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Now here's the toss play. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action. Opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Catch made on the sidelines. The move, the sticks. It's a first down.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
NC State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
And there's the handoff. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. NC State comes to the line quickly. On first down, why not keep it on the ground?
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. It's a quick grab. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, North Carolina State. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
And the extra point was up and good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake, looking to throw. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pressure coming, and they've got him again.
Well, that's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've got a lot of pressures. I think that's their second sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the fair catch is made, but hold on. There's a flag down. They have to kick this again. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The offense gets a second chance at points here after that special teams roughing penalty. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. On the ground, it's Pedrino.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Game sets up a 3rd down play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket now. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Well, that's an incompletion. That'll bring up 4th down and makes you wonder if the offensive coordinator is reevaluating. Maybe a run there might have been the safer call.
And the Mountaineers will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. Fair catch made at the 20. Comes the NC State offense back out onto the field now. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. The 10. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, NC State.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group formation and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
Going after, not great for him. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Off the play fake on 1st down. He'll try a pass here. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. He's back to throw again on second down. And this pass is on target. Caught. The ball is loose. Offense with a crucial fumble recovery.
Wow, the defense makes a huge play. They were able to poke the ball away from the receiver, but the offense was quicker to get to the ball, so they retained possession.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Ball handed off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
A pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
The Mountaineers are going to keep this drive rolling. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, old school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than to just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense, it wasn't very much.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Contact as he let the ball go. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And moves the ball to the 35, another first down. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up second and long. And they'll run it with the draw play. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
Boy, second forever. And this defense is, of course, expecting a pass, but give the play caller a lot of credit here. Running the football, catching the defense off guard. A nice run, but really, I think it's more about breaking the tendency. Occasionally going with a play that the defense isn't expecting, and this one worked out very well for them. Picked up nice yards, but let's not forget, still have a lot of work to do here on third down.
But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Knocks that one right down the middle.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
This will be fair caught back at the 10-yard line. So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. They've got to be pleased with their performance here in the first half. Let's see if they just play it cautious and get to the break in front. Looks left and finds his target there. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
And they'll give it to the back. Finds room at the 30. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. NC State comes to the line quickly. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a
yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking to scramble. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. That O-line has to regroup now. It's 2nd and 12. The linebacker shifting around now. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Not much on the return, but they create the turnover.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points. At the very least, a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Just time enough for one more play in the half. The DB's backing off from the line now. And he's going to float this one to the right side. And it's incomplete. A last gasp pass as time expires in the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. NC State will kick it off to start the second half. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he steps out at the 20, tried to make something happen, but cost the offense 5 yards in field position. West Virginia offense is back out on the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's escaping the pocket now. He's going to take off. Gets some space around the 30. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Nice job of this defense taking away the primary receiver, even the second and third option. But the quarterback's legs are the difference. They almost kept him short, but instead, he gets that first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. First down, looking to throw the ball. Took contact on the throw. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earhole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Important second down play coming up. Here's that defense shifting again. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. And he's got some open field ahead. Touchdown, Wolfpack. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. They should have left the ball in the end zone. And the West Virginia offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. That's caught. It's Padrino. They bring him down after a short gain there.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
A completion makes it second down. Here comes a handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And the Mountaineers will crank up the tempo. They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. It's a solid gain, moves the ball out to the 28. First down here for this offense.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Empty backfield now, and they go for 2. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And the two-point conversion is good. Cuts the lead down to 10. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Returner decides to fair catch this. So here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always blown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
Well, let's face it. They dug themselves a hole in the first half, but I'll tell you what. They're coming out with a new look and a new energy here to start the second half.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On third down, he drops to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to
State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Going to hand this off. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Oh, and he can't hang on. A little screen pass there. That's going to bring up third.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44?
Here we go.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the catch. Breaking free at the 35. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert, and now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
This NC State offense is moving quickly down the field.
Here we go.
He'll hand it off. He's got some room. Can he get there? And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, North Carolina State. That's another touchdown for this running back. They can't stop him. Dream performance in this playoff game.
Yeah, this is going to be a performance we're going to be talking about for a long time. I just love watching because he's doing it in so many different ways. We've seen speed. We've seen his physicality. He's breaking tackles. Boy, just an absolute dream scenario, as you said.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. Movement at the second level of the defense now. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down.
Let's go.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Sideline route, but is out of bounds before the first down marker. Mountaineers come up the line to crank the tempo up here.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. You set it down to the offense, first and 10. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense shoots itself in the foot. It's first and 15.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider. Squirrel.
Handoff here from the shotgun. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on first and 10.
Getting set. Here's second down. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Looking to pass here on second down. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's looking deep here. And he's got it for a huge gain, brought down at the 30.
NC State. West Virginia, 18.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And he'll set up to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage. And I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Incompletion makes it second down. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. He'll look to throw it here on second down. The pocket, and he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Picks up about 3 yards there, but it's going to be 4th down. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Trying for a 4th down completion. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big 4th down stop.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the 4th quarter on a 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you get the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
Here comes the NC State offense back out on the field now. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Here's the second down play. Offense looking to throw the ball. And they heave it deep downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. But now it's 3rd down.
Chris, that's every quarterback's worst nightmare. A wide open receiver streaking for a touchdown. You could throw a hook shot out there, let him get underneath it, and let him run to the end zone. What a missed opportunity.
And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Going for a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still.
NC State getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
And here's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Okay, ready?
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to scramble now. Avoiding the sack, but the scramble results in just a very short gain. NC State comes to the line quickly. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Easy throw to a wide open receiver downfield. Touchdown, NC State. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field for a very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
You know, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points when they bounce back here. Here's the throw deep downfield. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
So second down after the incompletion. And he drops back in the gun. Under heavy pressure, he takes a shot. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Not a great return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out his scoring threat. They'll set the offense up at the 31. So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. They were up double digits at halftime, and they're just continuing to roll, building on the lead here in the second half. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. The offense recovers the fumble. Position here, second and long from the 14. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Tackle is made at the 17-yard line. Brings up third down.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. They'll try to run it with the option. Pitch to the back. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there. As this clock continues to wind down, this offense has had a great day. And
on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. West Virginia offense is back out on the field. They need a miracle. A couple of them here in the last couple minutes. Down big. Fighting off the defender. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Short connection to the tight end here. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
And there's the tight end. I've been waiting to see him make a play, and this defense has done such a good job of eliminating him from being a factor in the game. I think it's a big reason that they have a nice lead. He finally makes an appearance for his first catch.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, West Virginia.
What a security blanket for this quarterback. When in doubt, just throw it to the big man and let him go up and make the catch for the touchdown.
Offense is out there. They're going to go for two here. They'll try to run this one in. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Hey, great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the two-point try.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. So, here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Well, this guy's been a lot of fun to watch today, showing a lot of ability to get outside with speed, some toughness between the tackles. Now he's well over 100 yards, and a big part of the reason this team's going to advance to the next round.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration.
This has been a great game and a great opportunity for this offense to show what they've been all about all year. They win today, and they advance to the next round.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges look